Welcome back to Exposing the Dirty Few. Trump update spurs more questions than answers again. I'm going to show you how they're all conners and liars. And it starts right here at the top. President Donald Trump's physician, Navy Commander Dr. Sean Con and lie. Really? And I will actually prove this in the story that he is a conner and he is a liar. What we shall do first, though, is get rid of his lost at sea names and Dr. S. As you can see, there is a con, which we can get there eventually, con and a lie, because I is sometimes Y, and that's how you got to spell it. But the proof is in the CNN pudding. He had blah, blah, blah. In a jarring news conference, they said he's going to be out quick. Yeah, there we go, good old Disney. Conley and other doctors involved in the President's care offered some information about the President's condition and the treatments that he is receiving, but there were still significant gaps that made it hard to decipher the full picture. Well, the full picture is either A, he's not sick, and this is part of the con and the lie, or B, he got a cold. But anyway, con lie, again, failed to answer basic questions about the President's condition, blah, 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 Oxford Trump, because he wanted to reflect, we know what reflect is, don't we? The upbeat attitude, and to give any information that might steer the course of illness in another direction. What? What, so having a conversation is going to change the illness? Well, I suppose you've created a illness out of a conversation, so maybe not that inaccurate. And that was oh, come on, where's the F? Reflect. So he wanted to 33, the upbeat attitude. I haven't bothered typing the whole thing in, I won't hold you up. Came off we were trying to hide something, in inverted commas, but that wasn't necessarily true. So if you're coming off trying to hide something, but it wasn't necessarily true, doesn't that mean that you were trying to hide something because your name's Con and Lie? Okay. He was on oxygen for a couple of minutes, blah, blah, blah. I'm on oxygen all the time. I breathe it in and breathe it out and breathe it in. And remember how I said they can't wait for this story for 1 million and all this sort of stuff? They can't wait for this stuff. A crisis in leadership. So this is basically their blast to him. Some 7 months into a pandemic that has killed more than 209,000 Americans because we decided to put down on their death certificate at the mortality rate that they died of COVID and not of a clear other alternate cause like a heart attack. The nation is now facing a grave governing, so the double G, because the second G in the alphabet, once you get to 26 and go to 27, 28 and go to 33, G is the second letter, is the 33rd letter in the alphabet. Commander-in-Chief hospitalised, hinging on his progress over the coming days. Events over the past week serve as a textbook example on how not to handle a deadly virus. Because if he had handled a deadly virus correctly, he would have been telling people how to boost their immune system, kept old people away from everybody, and done a completely different job. Anyway, just an update of the fallacies and the effed-uppedness of the times we live in. Grab your popcorn, sit back, watch it all unfold. This life is a tiny little in your entire existence. Try and enjoy.